All right, guys, we are working on problem solving, compare volumes. Here is where your factors, knowing your factors, will come into play and will make it a lot easier. Adam has 51-inch cubes. The cubes measure 1 inch on each edge. Adam wonders how many rectangular prisms, each of the different sizes base, with a different size base, that he could make with all the 1-inch cubes. Use the graphic organizer to help you solve the problem. I need to find the number of rectangular prisms with each with a different size base that has a volume of 50 cubic inches. Now, where did I get all that information? How many rectangular prisms with different size bases? And I have 50 of them up here. Okay. I can use the formula of volume equals length times width times height equals volume. Or, what do we know length and width is? The base times the height equals volume. So the factors of 50 will make a difference. I will use the formula and the factors of 50 in a table that shows all of the possible combinations of the dimensions with the volume of 50 cubic inches without repeating one of them. Okay, so we're going to look over here. And I think the first thing we're going to do, I think is the easiest to do, is just let's do 50. And if we do our T-chart for 50, we have 1 and 50, 2 and 25. Anything else that equals 50? Yeah. 3, no, because 5 times 0 is 5. 3 can't go into 5 or can't be divided by 5. 4, no. 5, yes. 5 and 10. 6, no, because it's not 2 and 3. 4 or 7, no. 8, no. 9, no. 10. So we have the numbers 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, and 50. We'll be using those numbers over and over. If you look, we've already started the base of 1 by 1 and the height of 50. So 1 times 50 equals 50. 1 times 2 with a height of 25. 1 times 2 times 25 equals 50. 1 times 5 times 10 equals 50. 1 times 10 times 5. See how we just switched those around? So when I said these numbers would be the key numbers, if you notice, we're having the numbers 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, and 50. Now, those are if we had the base of only 1. Now we're going to just switch it and do the base of 2. So 2 times what? 2 times 5, which is 10, because we're going to switch 2 and 5 around. So if we have 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 5 equals 50. So our new one is 2 times 5 times 5 equals 50. Let's see, now we could do 2 times 25 equals 50 times what? 2. So 2 times 25 times 2, equals 50. Do we have all the 2's? If I look up here, I had a 2 here, and I had a 2 here. Let's see, let's go with 5. 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25 times 2. 5 times 5 times 2 equals 50. And no other 5's, because I have 5 times 2 up here and I have 5 times 1. Can we do 5 times 25? No, that's way too much. So we could do, there is one more. 5 times 10, whoops, that's 50 times 1 height. So 5 times 10 times 1 equals 50. So what else did you need to know to solve the problem? Well, you needed to know that the table I could only use once, and all it is really changing it around. So how many different boxes can I have? Our rectangular prisms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we got them all too with those 10. All right, so let's go with this next one. And it says, Mrs. Wilton is planning a rectangular flower box for her front window. She wants the flower box to hold exactly 16 cubic feet of soil. So that's a clue for us. Here's our question. What do we need to find out? How many different flower boxes, all with whole number dimensions and different size base, will exactly hold 16? So that's what we want to find out. What information do I need to know? Well, I need to know that volume equals length times width times height, or volume equals base times height. And I need to know that the volume equals 16 cubic feet. Okay, so what am I going to start doing? I'm probably going to use a table. So I'm going to go back to what I know that works, so I know which numbers I'm going to need to use. So I'm going to do 16, 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 3, no, 4 and 4. So those are basically my numbers that I'm going to work with. So my numbers I'm working with is 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. All right. Now, is what I want you to do is on the side, I want you to start, and it's always easy if you start by 1 times 16 equals 16 cubic. Remember that 3 means cubed feet. So there's our first one. I want you to shut the video off, and I want you to pause the video. I want you to come up with as many as you can, and then I will show you what I came up with, and we'll see how we do together. Okay, here's what I came up with. I love the pattern that you can see. You start with 1 times 1, you get 16. Notice my number 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. Then I got 4, 2, 1, and then I'm down to 1. And I got, so look and see, did you miss any of these? Look at your table and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different choices she has. All right. So this is where I feel it's so important to know your factors. share and show. So I want you to do this page with your partner and come up with the answers together. And then homework 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, you're going to have to find out some of those and all of the back. It's a good practice on your factors. All right, enjoy.